Lads, come on, get up. Gary, we're going to be late for school. Get up.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, don't you think you better turn that down a bit?
Come on, do you like it?
Well, yeah, it's great. I just don't want Jack complaining about the noise again. Hey, Mark, I could have sworn there was some bacon in here.
Oh, we had some bacon sarnies last night after you'd gone to bed.
I was going to have that for my breakfast.
There's plenty of cereal.
Well, you could have left me a couple of rashers.
We're starving, weren't we, Gaz?
Yeah, starving.
Oh, never mind. I'll have some toasted jam.
Morning. Morning.
Aren't you two ready yet? You're pathetic.
Come here. Listen to this.
Hey, Mark, where's the bread?
I finished that off last night.
Not this morning, Mark, please. Mark! Mark, turn that racket down at once!
You're in good voice this morning. I thought you'd have been resting it after the rollicking you gave Lynn Whiteley.
She just got what was coming to her.
Well, I know that, but
But what?
it's just the way you went about it. All the village will know now.
Well, that was the point. As far as I'm concerned, the more people that know what she tried to do, the better. Go and clean your teeth, Robert.
No.
Robert?
I just feel a bit sorry for her, that's all.
I'd save your sorrow for the next poor bloke she sets her sights on if I were you.
All I'm trying to say, love, is maybe you could have been a bit more discreet.
Why? Lynn wasn't bothered about being discreet. She made it obvious.
Even so.
If you think I was just going to sit and stay quiet, she tried to steal my man.
What?
What's so funny?
She tried to steal my man? Sounds like a country and western song.
You know what I mean.
So I'm your man, am I?
Yes, you are. Aren't you?
Of course. Do you really need to ask?
Well, right now, Jack. Yes, I do.
Morning, Seth.
Carol, you shouldn't creep up on people like that.
What are you doing skulking about here at this time of the morning?
Collecting my pension.
Oh, I see.
My first time.
Well, don't spend it all at once, will you?
Not to work to Turner, mind you. I don't want him finding out.
I told you, Seth, he won't find out from me. Oh, speak of the devil.
I'd better be off. Come on, Smokey.
Watching the builders won't get it ready any quicker, Frank.
What?
Oh, no, of course not.
Looks as though it'll never be ready, doesn't it?
It's at that stage, Kip. You know, nothing seems to be happening for weeks, and then suddenly it's finished.
Here, have a coffee. You look cold. I don't know. There's something going on.
I'm being ripped off, Kip. The trouble is, I haven't worked out how they're doing it.
What, again? I thought you'd sacked them.
No, it's got nothing to do with the dry stone wall. This is a different fiddle. And I think it's that lady over there. The one wearing the white helmet. I've got to prove it somehow. There's something funny going on about the deliveries. There was a load of cement came in last week, and I'm sure it was more than we should have had.
More cement?
Yeah, and then in the afternoon when I went to check it against the order, it was gone. They denied all knowledge, but I'm pretty sure there was something going on.
We'll have to follow them. I've still got Joe's camera.
You needn't think you're going to get me up on a horse. I think you're right. I can't think of anything else to do. We've got a delivery coming in the next few days.
So, chase is on again. Great.
I'm being ripped off. This is not for your private entertainment, you know.
I know. Sorry, love. It is exciting, though, isn't it?
Hello, love. What are you doing here?
I had to pick up some stuff for Jack in the village. Thought I might as well come and collect some of my stuff while I'm at it.
Got time for a coffee? So, you're definitely moving in with Rachel, then?
Well, makes sense. It's convenient.
What do Jack and Sarah think about it?
I hadn't really asked them.
Don't Don't you think you ought to wait, love, before you move in with Rachel?
Don't be so old-fashioned, Mum.
Well, it didn't do Elsa much good, did it? Being modern.
No, Mum.
I hope you're contributing something to the rent.
Well, of course I am. But, look, don't worry. I'll still pay rent here if you need it.
I can manage.
Perhaps you should ask Pollard to help out.
I beg your pardon.
Well, he seems to be spending all his time here. He might as well give you a contribution.
How dare you?
Well, why do you think I'm moving out, Mum? So you and him can have place to yourselves.
Eric and I don't need the place to ourselves. I am old-fashioned after all, as you were so keen to point out.
Yeah, well, way folk are talking. He might as well have moved in.
Eric has no intention of moving in, and he knows that I would never contemplate such an idea.
Well, you try telling Village that.
I don't care about the village, Michael. I'm telling you.
Oh, and it's none of my business what you and Pollard get up to, is it?
You're right, Michael. It is none of your business. But for your information, Eric and I are up to nothing.
Oh, so you got it then?
I did that. Look at this lot. I feel like the man who brought the bank at Monte Carlo.
Go away. A pension isn't that much.
It is when you've been on my wages.
What are you doing here, Seth?
I need a chit from Mrs. Feldman for fish feed.
Well, then get on with it, man. Do you think I pay you to stand here chatting all day?
Yes, Mr. Turner. I mean, no, Mr. Turner.
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem pretty pointless keeping the house on the market. Yeah, look, I can't really talk now. But I'll phone you soon. Yeah. Love you too. Hiya, Kim. What brings you here?
I thought you might be feeling lonely. Wondered if you wanted to come over for dinner tonight.
Oh, thanks, but I've got a few things to sort out.
I couldn't help overhearing. It's the house, isn't it?
Yes. Well, actually, Kathy and I have decided to stay there, at the mill.
Oh, Chris, that's marvellous. Frank will be thrilled.
Yeah, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Dad. Not just for the moment.
Why not?
Well, I've got a few things to sort out yet.
Fine, but you will tell him soon, won't you?
As soon as I can.
He was hurt when you put the mill on the market, you know.
Yes, I do know, Kim.
Sure you won't come to dinner?
No, really. I do have a few things to finish off, and I promised Kathy I'd phone her when I get home. I'm sorry.
Another pint and one of them apple juice things for Archie.
Right.
Oh, cheers, mate.
And everyone is helpful.
Oh, that's very kind, Seth. I'll have half a lager if that's all right.
You can have all you like. Look at this lot. I've been and done it. Collected me first ever pension.
Tell you it's a double.
So what are you going to do with your newfound wealth, then?
First thing he's going to do is put that money back in his pocket. Fatty could walk in here any minute.
He's right about that, Seth.
Hey, and this is our little secret, this. Let's keep it that way.
Oh, don't you worry, Archie. You can trust me. So how's Lynn this morning?
Fine. Why?
She's got a tongue on her, that Sarah, ain't she? I mean, I thought our Meg were bad enough.
Mind you, I'd like to know what Jack Sugden got up to. There's no smoke without fire. Ah! Good morning, Jack. A pint, is this?
Half, thanks.
I'll get that. Sarah all right, is she?
Yes, she's fine.
She was in fine voice last night, all right. There's no good comes of washing dirty linen in public. That's what I always say.
Look, she were out of audio, Sarah.
Aye, well, maybe.
I'm telling you, Jack, I've never seen Lynn so upset.
Come on, Archie. Can't have been that.
You weren't there, it were awful.
Look, none of you know what's been going on. Lynn was asking for it. Sarah had no choice.
That's no excuse for the way she went on. She were being cruel.
She was angry. She didn't mean it all.
Well, she meant it all right. Everyone could see that.
Yeah, well, Lynn's tough. She'll get over it.
You wouldn't say that if you'd seen her this morning. She's hardly said 2 words. She's just sat staring at fire, hugging little Peter.
Poor little thing. Mind you, the way Sarah was at her last night is not surprising. Another half, Jack?
No. No, thanks. I'd best get back. See you later.
Well, he looked very upset. What did I tell you? No smoke.
Oh, don't be daft. Nothing happened between Jack and Lee.
Well, why is he so upset then?
He knows that Sarah went too far. But he's concerned for Lynn, which is more than I can say for you lot.
All right, man. Come on, have another drink. You and all, Carol.
You're being daft and all. How do you expect to keep that a secret from Fatty?
Well, what am I supposed to do? What's the point me getting it if I can't spend it?
It's a bit of common sense. Stop flashing it round. Put it somewhere safe.
Where? I can't leave it at home. I may just spend it.
What about fish farm? There must be somewhere there.
That's an idea, Archie. I'll find a place there. That'll be safe enough.
Ah, Seth. Enjoying another long lunch hour, I see.
Just off, Mr. Turner. The fish farm, eh, Archie?
Good Lord. It's the first time he's ever taken any notice.
What do you want?
We need to have a talk.
There's nothing to say. You'd better come in. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, Jack. You came to gloat, didn't you? See what's left after Sarah's tongue lashing.
I've come to apologise, Lynn.
Why? There's nothing to apologise for.
I didn't know Sarah was going to go so far.
She didn't do anything. Nothing I couldn't handle anyway.
Archie said you were really upset.
Well, Archie got it wrong. Anyway, if Sarah wants to apologise, she can come here and do it herself.
It's not Sarah I'm apologising for, Lynn. It's me.
You?
This whole situation could have been avoided. I let it get out of hand. I knew what you were up to.
Really?
Well, we just wanted to see how far you'd go.
Just a game, was it?
Yeah. Just like the one you were playing. But I could have stopped it, and I should have stopped it.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise that Sarah was taking it all so seriously. I should have thought.
So what were you thinking about?
My ego, I suppose. I was flattered, if I'm honest.
And that was all? Yeah. Well, at least you were flattered. That's better than nothing, I suppose.
It's all just a mess, isn't it?
I'm getting used to it.
Life must seem pretty unfair at the moment.
Don't start feeling sorry for me, Jack. I don't need anyone's pity.
You sure you're okay?
Of course.
Look, I don't want to interfere. It's your life. But first it was Michael, and then me. It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
Just a bit of fun. Something to do.
It doesn't seem much like fun to me. In fact, it looks as if you're hell-bent on getting your own back for what happened to Pete.
Don't be so ridiculous. That's all in the past.
Is it?
Yes! Or at least it would be if people would just leave me alone.
Right. I'd best be off. Thanks for the tea.
It's okay. Any time.
Take care of yourself, Aileen.
Nearly forgot me beer money, Smoky.
So, why don't you come back now? I'll cook you some tea.
What about homework?
What about it?
We've both got homework to do. But I could call around after I've finished. 8 o'clock, all right?
Great, yeah.
See you later then.
Okay, bye. Hey, Mark, what time tonight? No chance, not tonight.
Oh, come on, Mark, don't be mean. You can't keep it all to yourself.
Keep it all to myself? You're joking, aren't you?
Hey, Michael Feldman's not that bad.
It's not Michael Feldman I'm going on about. It's you two. You're never away from the place.
Don't be like that.
If you must know, I'm inviting Melanie over tonight.
Oh, say no more. That explains it, doesn't it?
But I want a quiet night in with a girlfriend. Have you got a problem with that?
Keep your hair on.
Yeah, we'll just watch it.
Oh, yeah, but it won't actually be a cosy twosome, will it? I mean, Michael Feldman will still be there, won't he?
Yeah, well, I've worked that one out. I'll give him some money to go to the pictures. That's the way it's done, isn't it?
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, for goodness
sake, Archie, mind what you're doing.
Sorry.
Stop getting Peter overexcited. You know how he is. I'll never get him off to sleep tonight.
What's the matter, Lynn?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Why should anything be the matter?
Just ever since I've got back, I felt about as welcome as a wasp at a picnic.
Maybe you should stop blabbing my business about the place, then.
What?
I've just had Jack up here telling me how concerned you were.
I'm just sticking up for you at Wolfpack. I won't bother next time.
Oh, look. I'm sorry, Archie. It's just been a trying day, that's all.
Listen, I'm going down at Wolfpack later on for a drink, game of darts. Do you want to come?
No, thanks.
Come on, it'll do it world of good.
I said no, Archie. Besides, where am I going to get a babysitter at such short notice?
Well, it's never stopped you before. What about that little lass in Rubblesfield? We've got a phone number
I
somewhere.
said no.
Why little Pete likes her?
I just don't want to go out, all right?
All right. I'm not bothered about going out anyway.
Well, I'd rather you did, OK?
Yeah, whatever you prefer. If you change your mind, you know what it'll be.
So, what'll it be tonight, then? Lasagna, fish fingers or pizza? Oh, come back, Ninja Turtles. All is forgiven. Fish fingers, then?
And beans.
All right. That suit you, Jack?
Whatever, love. I'm not fussed.
You OK?
I'm fine.
Jack, you know this morning, that nonsense about stealing my man. I didn't mean it to sound like that, like I owned you or anything.
Didn't you?
It did sound like that, though, didn't it?
Did a bit, yeah.
Forgive me.
If I'd said it, I'd never heard the last of it. And you would have thumped me.
I know. It came out all wrong. I just loved you, that's all.
And I love you, Sarah.
Are you going out tonight, Michael?
Might go down to the Woolly for a drink later on. Why, are you coming?
No. Melanie's coming round.
Oh, I see. And you want me out of the way, is that it?
We don't want to be hanging around here all night playing gooseberry, do you?
I've got much choice, have I? Got to go out whether I want to or not.
I'm not forcing you to.
Sounds like it to me. Look, I do live here as well, you know, Mark.
Live here? The way you go on at times, you think you own the place.
Oh, what's wrong now?
Well, I mean, this green. It's awful.
No, I thought we all agreed.
No, you agreed. You and Rachel. So you're going to go out tonight, then?
Well, as it happens, I am going out for a pint tonight, yeah. But I'm going out because I want to, not because I'm forced to. As long as you understand that.
Yeah, I understand. So what sort of time are you thinking of going out?
They've increased their order by 30% over the last quarter.
Yes, I see, Elizabeth. That's excellent. You doing anything interesting tonight?
Just a quiet night in, Alan. Alone.
Oh. Eric's given you the night off, has he?
He's away on business at the moment, actually.
Oh, is he indeed?
Yes, he is.
Well, I suppose you could do with the rest.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, well, I just meant you could do with having the time to yourself.
Your little innuendos never stop, do they, Alan? But if you must know, Eric's only been gone for a short time, and I'm missing him already.
Oh, really?
You'll have to face everybody sooner or later.
Told her that, the sooner the better.
Pint, please, Carol.
Oh, right.
Archie?
Not from you.
What's up with him?
I think he's a bit upset about Liz.
Is she all right?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm just concerned, that's all. Rachel told me what happened.
A good laugh, did you?
No, of course not. As a matter of fact, I tried to stop Rachel coming down.
All right.
Yeah. Look, I think Lynn's been an idiot, but it don't mean they should have done that to her.
Yeah, well, maybe so.
So how is she then?
Tell you the truth, I'm worried sick about.
Well, look, if there's anything I can do to help you.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thing is, you can't help somebody if they won't let you, can you?
I really like this colour, you know.
Oh, yeah. It's great. So, do you fancy going to the pictures tomorrow night, then?
Oh, I can't. It's my grand's birthday and we're all going over there for tea.
All right.
We can go at the weekend, though. I saw you talking to Gary and Dan earlier. For a horrible moment, I thought you were asking them over tonight as well.
No chance. They wanted to come round, though.
I can understand it, really. They're dead jealous. Everyone is. Having a place of your own.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
No one to give you the Spanish Inquisition when you're home late. No one to nag you about homework.
Yeah, well, I've got you for that.
I just want to pass your exams.
All right. So you worry about me then, do you?
Don't kid yourself. I've got better things to do with my time.
Like what?
Like this and that.
How about this?
So, do they just leave you to it then? Jack and Sarah, don't they come in to check everything's okay?
Well, of course not. They know they can trust me.
Yes. Well, they might trust you, Mark Hughes. Doesn't mean to say I do.
Hello?
Hi, Mum, it's me.
Oh, hello, Michael.
Oh, well, don't sound so disappointed. Look, I'm across at Woolpack. I thought you might like to come for a drink.
Oh, no thanks, love. I'm a bit tired. Some other time, eh?
Look, just 'cause Pollard's away, don't mean to say you have to sit him by the phone every night.
I am not sitting by the phone, Michael.
Oh, OK. I'll say no more.
I really am tired. Not that it's anything to do with you.
Look, are you sure you're all right, Mum?
I'm fine, really. Don't worry about me. Thank you for calling. Night.
I'll have a whiskey and oval. Make it a larger.
Seth!
What's up? Shall I buy him one and all then?
Try and be a bit more careful with your money. Or he'll get suspicious.
Why should he? All I've done is buy a few rounds of drinks.
Look, what do you usually do when it's your round?
No, can't ever buy a round.
Exactly.
I'll get your drift, Archie. You're right. You better get 'em, and I'll get your money.
Hey, you could have knocked.
Why should I? Lights were out. I thought you'd gone to bed.
What's he doing here?
I've been asking myself that ever since he moved in.
He lives here as well. I thought you said you were on your own.
Don't worry about it. He's going to bed, aren't you?
What?
Well, you've got milk in first thing.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
Night-night, then.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry about that.
When did he move in?
A few days ago. He won't be around much.
Sorry, forgot to put kettle on. Got some coffee, Melanie?
No thanks. I'd better be off.
Well, now? Oh, Melanie, come on, what's wrong? What do you think you're playing at?
Making some coffee.
You know what I mean. You made me look a right prat.
Well, what do you want me to do, Mark? Stand outside and wait for the old clear? I do live here as well, you know.
Yeah. Well, maybe at the moment you do. But if I've got anything to do with it, it won't be for much longer.